My wife said I had to let her boyfriend move into our guest room, so I helped him unpack. Vanessa told me at breakfast while I was reading the news on my phone. Trevor's moving into the guest room this weekend, and you're going to help him with his furniture. I put my phone down and looked at her. She was wearing Trevor's college hoodie, the one from the university I'd paid for her to attend before we met. Trevor, I said. Your personal trainer, Trevor. She nodded and took a bite of toast. He got evicted from his apartment, and I told him he could stay here temporarily. You don't mind, right? I felt my chest get tight, but I kept my voice level. How long is temporarily? She shrugged. However long it takes. Maybe a few months. He's between jobs right now. I watched her face and saw no shame, no hesitation, nothing but expectation that I'd just accept this. When did you two start sleeping together? I asked. Her eyes went cold. That's none of your business. We have an open marriage now, remember? I told you that last month. I did remember. She'd announced it one night after coming home at 3 in the morning, smelling like someone else's cologne. I never agreed to an open marriage, I said quietly. You announced it. There's a difference. Vanessa stood up from the table and her chair scraped against the floor. Well, you didn't say no, did you? And you certainly didn't file for divorce when I gave you the option. So Trevor's moving in this Saturday, and you're going to be a good host and help him get settled. She walked out of the kitchen, and I heard her bedroom door slam. Her bedroom. We'd stopped sharing a room 3 weeks ago when she said my snoring bothered her. I pulled out my phone and texted my attorney. She wants to move her boyfriend into our house. I'm going to let her. Start documenting everything. Greg responded immediately. This is exactly what we need. Get everything on camera. Every conversation, every interaction. North Carolina fault-based divorce laws are about to work in your favor. I smiled at my phone. Vanessa had no idea what she'd just done. Saturday came, and Trevor showed up in a moving truck he'd rented. He was exactly what I expected. Mid-20s, muscles everywhere. The kind of guy who probably couldn't spell his own last name. I met him in the driveway with a smile. Trevor, right? I'm Dan. Let me help you with those boxes. He looked confused. You're cool with this? I grabbed the heaviest box and started toward the house. My wife made her decision. I'm just trying to keep the peace. That wasn't true at all, but he didn't need to know that. I'd already installed 3 hidden cameras in the guest room, 2 in the hallway, and 1 in the living room. Every device was legal since it was my house, and I wasn't recording in bathrooms or other private spaces. Greg had made sure I understood the laws perfectly. Trevor followed me inside, and I showed him to the guest room. Vanessa wanted you to have the room with the best view, I said. Another lie. I'd specifically chosen this room because it had the best camera angles. Vanessa came home from her yoga class and found us arranging furniture. She kissed Trevor on the mouth right in front of me, her hand sliding down his back. See? I knew Dan would be mature about this. He understands that our marriage is evolved now. Trevor still looked uncomfortable. Babe, are you sure this is okay? I mean, I can find another place. Vanessa laughed and wrapped her arms around his waist. Don't be silly. Dan doesn't care. Do you, Dan? I smiled at them both. I care about whatever makes you happy, Vanessa. I pulled out my phone and took a picture of them embracing in our house. Let me get a photo for your Instagram. You two look perfect together. She actually posed for it. Trevor's discomfort grew, but Vanessa was glowing. She had no idea I was building a case file that would destroy her in court. That night, they had dinner together in the dining room while I ate in my office. I could hear them laughing, hear the sound of chairs moving closer together, hear everything. My recording devices caught it all. And that's when things took a turn I never expected. To see the full story, click the link below or go on my channel.